Hey, what's up? My name is Jono Armstrong. I'd like to welcome you and congratulate you for attending this free web class today, which is brand new for 2021. Because on this class, I'm going to show you the exact 3-part system that I use that has made me over $6 million in the past 18 months alone. Now, this is an underground system, meaning that I guarantee that you've never seen anything like this before. Now, my goal for this workshop is to get you to start earning within the next 24 hours. And this is not a full-time commitment. This is something that you can do without interfering with your normal routine. So in around 45 minutes a day, you can do this. It is super flexible and it fits around your schedule, meaning there's no hard deadlines and you can work whenever you want. It only needs you to run it as well. So you don't need any staff, you don't need any crazy overhead costs either, and you don't need to buy any inventory. You can also do this from wherever you are in the world or wherever you want to be in the world, from home, from a resort, or from the beach, because you only need a laptop and an internet connection to do this. It's complete location freedom. And it doesn't matter what country that you come from either or what your local currency is. We're going to be earning in dollars and you can withdraw it to whatever currency you want. Now, there's lots of ways to make money on the internet, and I've tried almost all of them. Many I've found are incredibly disappointing, whereas this 3-part system is completely new. I've developed it from the ground up, and it's exactly what has made me over $6 million in the past 18 months. And there's going to be proof coming up in my bank account in just a minute, so stay tuned for that. And from my experience, it works better and faster than anything else out there, and you're about to see exactly how. Now, the system is broken down into 3 parts. Part 1 is going to be called launch jacking. Now, launch jacking is a zero startup cost way to bring in $150 to $500 profits, we're talking profits here, on a daily basis. Now, it works by uploading short videos to YouTube, which can either be your own or even other people's. Now, I won't deceive you like some people who mention sales figures but forget to mention any costs involved. Method 1 is virtually cost-free to do, so stay tuned for this. Method number 2 involves leveraging other people's digital assets. So, other people are doing all the work for you. This allows you to make thousands of dollars a day, and it's got nothing to do with crypto, MLM, Shopify, physical products, or trading. I guarantee you've never seen this before. Method number 3 is called Google automation, because we're going to be using Google's vast network, and it's going to show you how to turn $1 into $4 predictably using little known what's called high ticket offers. Now, it leverages the power of Google and done for you promotions that can make you $5,000 to $10,000 passive per month easy, and it's also set and forget. So the training on this video will allow you to start earning almost as soon as you finished watching, which should be a good enough reason alone for you to finish watching right until the very end. But I'm also going to reward you for your time today by giving you access to this free Instagram traffic software, which I'm actually selling for $97, but it's all yours completely free of charge when you stay to the end. So all you need to do is make it to the end and you'll get the download link for this on the final slide of this presentation in around 45 minutes time. Now, some of the people who attended this exact call that you're watching right now have gone on to do some great things. We've got Badra here, who in his first 3 days earned almost $500. And Nantho here from Jamaica, who in his first 3 days also made almost $900. And we've also got Bradley from Australia, who made almost $300 in his first couple of days. We've also got some bigger earners like John Shea here. Now, John took action on the same free video training that you're watching right now, and he went on to make over $24,000 in less than 45 days. He actually messaged me the other day to tell me that he bought a house, which is awesome. We've also got people like James here, who exploited the full power of this system to the tune of almost $500,000 in a year, which is crazy. And you can see he just bought a truck. So the 3-part system that I've created, the exact one that you're watching on this workshop right now, is bigger than just me, okay? It's actually been life-changing for many people, some of whom you've just seen. So on the back of those results, Forbes, the business magazine, recognized myself and my wife for what we've been able to do to help people achieve. So, massive congratulations for watching this free call today. Now, people always want proof that I'm not talking out of my downstairs, so I'm actually going to go into my accounts now and I'm going to show you some live proof. You can see over the past, since January 2020, I've earned £2.7 million. This is pound sterling. This is around $3.7 million. In my other account, in the past 30 days alone, it's generated $66,000. And you can see in the past 7 days alone, it's generated $12,000, which is pretty epic. Now, I'm just going to go in here and I'm actually going to withdraw some money if I have some available. Yeah, I have $7,000 available. So I'm just going to click the withdraw button and I'm going to withdraw this to my USD bank account and this will get converted into British pounds. So I'm going to convert $7,000, hit withdraw funds. Boom. So that $7,000 is going to be in my bank account in a couple of days' time, which is pretty awesome. Now, I'm going to show you in a few minutes' time exactly how I just did this so that you can replicate it for yourself. So stay tuned. Now, I've had a lot of people that have asked me to take this training down because this isn't readily available information and nobody else will share these details with you because very few people are doing this and they want to keep it that way. There's only actually around 200 people that are doing this the way that I'm showing you today. Now, if you compare that to hundreds of thousands of people doing mainstream methods like Amazon, like Shopify, and you can see why this is a ground floor system with unlimited potential for people who take advantage of it now. And you can see why people want me to take this down. Anyway, why am I sharing this information for free? I'm sure you're asking that question right now. Well, these methods have allowed me to retire at age 41 right now. They've made me over $6 million in the past 18 months alone. So I don't need the money, but I'm guessing that you do, or at least you're looking for some time freedom in your life, right? So why not share this if it could help you out? You see, this system literally saved me from financial despair and emotional bankruptcy and near suicide just a few years ago. You see, I wasn't born with any kind of silver spoon. My dad was a priest, my mum was a teacher. They used to buy clothes for me from jumble sales and second-hand stores. But they managed to send me to university. And for generations, this has been the expectation for most people. It's really only been since the pandemic that way more people have realized how flawed this system is. There's companies folding, industries collapsing, absolutely zero job or financial security. But I went to university and it got me into $50,000 worth of debt. But I had no options. I had to take the first decent job that I could get. So I started out as a teacher between 2000 and 2009. I worked 40 hours a week. I got paid $1,100 a month and I had a 2-hour commute to work every day. But even a teacher's salary wasn't enough to cover the bills and debts that I'd built up going to school. And don't you think that it's super unfair that the people that do the hardest jobs end up getting paid the least amount of money? I mean, I've cleaned toilets in an old people's home. I've been a cleaning service in a supermarket working nights. I've also worked in a steel factory working nights. I've been a builder's labourer shoveling backbreaking amounts of sand and bricks. And can you imagine me being college educated to get a supposedly respectful teaching job to be making less than $7 an hour? I mean, forget saving, forget paying off debt, forget being able to afford a vacation, and forget having any money to enjoy retirement. Do you know anybody that is like this in this situation? Where pretty much they have to work until they're dud, getting chewed up by the system and spat out at the age of 65. So what I did, I took a second job as a musician. I worked weekends, so my time was even more limited. And after 9 years of doing this and being jarred awake by an alarm clock every morning, the first thing that came into my head was, is this it? Is this what life is going to be like for me from now on? So from there, it was just a quick dip into booze and prescription drugs as an escape from my sad reality. Do you know anybody like that? I was hooked on diazepam, Xanax. I was using it to get drunk, all as a way to be able to escape my sad reality. And it was right about this time that my ex-wife had had enough and she walked out on me, leaving me to be just another statistic helped along by financial stress. So this left me homeless. I'd hit absolute rock bottom and was contemplating suicide. Now, it was around this time that my sister heard what a mess I'd become. She reached out to me and offered to let me crash at her house while I rehabbed cold turkey. Now, I had no money. I couldn't afford to buy any more drugs. I couldn't afford any professional help. And this was my only option. And it's something that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemies. Look how messed up I look in this picture right here. Super skinny, high on drugs, sweating during the day, having nightmares during the day, shivering non-stop, being super paranoid. But I pulled through it, and after a few weeks of cold sweats and paranoia, I was clean. But I was still $50,000 worth of debt. I couldn't go back to my musician job because I'd been fired, and I really didn't want to go back to the classroom with my ex-boss. And this is the whole reason why I'm sharing this free information with you today, because this system is the one thing that got me out of the dark, the broke, and the suicidal place that I was in. And today, more than ever, there's a lot of darkness out there, and people need help every day. So maybe that's one of the reasons why you joined this workshop today. Anyway, I would have called you bonkers if back then you'd say that I would be, in 2 years' time, a cash millionaire. I would have called you nuts. But how did it start? Well, I browsed forums for literally months trying to find out a way that I could make money online. Do you ever find yourself doing this too? I mean, hoping that something will just jump out at you. Well, a few things did, and I tried all of these different things here. Shopify, MLM, Amazon affiliates, trading, and Bitcoin. But with most of these systems, you needed money before you could even get started. And that's something that I didn't have. Crypto and trading were too risky. Amazon affiliate commissions didn't even come close to paying the bills. And even when I was finally able to make a few bucks with e-commerce, it was working 14 hours a day to bring in less than I'd made as a teacher. So I also looked into doing YouTube stuff, but I realized pretty quickly that it was going to be a very long process, and I couldn't wait to build subscribers to make money from views because it could literally take years, and I didn't have years to wait. I needed something that was going to work right now. So then I looked into doing unboxing videos, and you've probably seen this guy on YouTube doing it with different gadgets and stuff like that. Now this is great. This is an alternative way to make money on YouTube, not from views and not from subscribers. But sadly, this also had its flaws. I mean, Amazon only pays out 3 to 5% commission, which is pennies on the dollar. Plus, I had to buy the products first before I could even review them. Plus, most of the other people doing this had very professional setups, fancy lighting, cameras, microphones, all of which there's no way that I could have afforded. So I finally stumbled upon digital products. And this is where the $5,000 a month system got its start. I applied some of what I'd learned from promoting Amazon products to this. The difference here is that instead of Amazon paying you 3 to 5% commission, digital products pay you 50 to 100% instant commission payments. There's no inventory like there is with Shopify. It's $1 billion industry. It's recession proof, and it has its own ecosystem, meaning it has its own buyers. So I didn't need to go out there and look for people to buy stuff. It also had its own done for you product demo videos that I could use. So I gave it a try. I uploaded some demo videos, and you're probably asking, well, did it work? Well, I was about to give in because I'd actually scheduled an interview with my ex-boss the following week, and I really didn't want to go back to that teaching job. It gave me nightmares, so obviously I went to bed worried. But the next morning, I had my very first breakthrough. You can see me making around $70 here the next day. But I was worried because I didn't know if it was a fluke, so I tried it again. I uploaded another video. I made $161. I uploaded another video. I made $171. I uploaded another video and I made $187. And for this week, I made over $700, which is almost as much as my monthly salary as a teacher in just a week. And it was an amazing feeling. I felt like I had this win button on my desk that I could smash whenever I wanted to. And I knew that I would never have to re-enter the job market ever again. Obviously, I cancelled the interview with my ex-boss. But here's the progression on Facebook. And this is something that can definitely not be faked. So check it out. So here's me back in the days. In 2016, during my drug days. Look at my eyes sunken into my head. Look how addicted I was to Xanax at this point in time. Pretty bad. And as we scroll through, you can see things are not getting much better until the point where I went to rehab, which is around this time. So as we go forward, you can see it was around this point that I had my first successful week, or my first couple of 4-figure days. You see the day before $643, and then today's one was $367. This was early 2018, January, right? Now, as we go through, you can see not long afterwards, I was able to start traveling. I got remarried in 2016. This is my new wife, Chicha, and we were able to start traveling. And you can see I had my very first $1,000 day in February, which was only a month after that. So I kept on plugging the system in. I kept on re-uploading these videos, and I had another good day there. We started traveling a lot more frequently. I had a $5,000 day here, which was in September 2018. And things just get better and better and better. We were able to travel to some really nice resorts. We started flying business class. We started flying first class. And things just get completely out of hand the further more we get towards this. So pretty epic. And you can see everything's time-stamped. And also, if you still don't believe me here, you can go over to YouTube and type in Jono Chicha, which is my wife's name, Chicha. You can go and find our vlog here. Go to our videos and go to some of our very first videos from 2016, 2017. You can see we didn't even have a washing machine back in these days. But anyway, go and check that out in your own time. So as you can see, the system that I followed took somebody from minus $50,000 worth in debt to over $1 million cash in just 2 years. Now you got to remember that when I was doing this, I'd just come out of drugs rehabilitation. I was super paranoid, I was anxious, I was nervous, and I was on the verge of suicide. And even in that fragile mental state of mind, I could still pull this off. So I firmly believe that anybody watching this video right now, including you, yes, you, I'm talking to you watching this video right now, I firmly believe that you can absolutely do this too. And as you can see here, it is repeatable. You can see Sid Red here has generated over $12,000 in this account and a further $6,000 in this account. And check out his story right here as well.
Hey guys, this is Sid. I'm from India. Recently, I just had a baby and it's a girl, and I'm so happy to share this news. But think about the bills which are coming back, right? The hospital bills were insanely crazy, and I was able to pay off everything without any risk. You know how I did that? I just followed the training from Jono Armstrong, and it was more effective and easy. Even though I am a newbie for this make money online stream, I was able to generate around $16,000+ in past couple of months just by following his training. You know one more cool thing? From the last 10 days, I was in hospital doing nothing, but still I was able to generate around $3,000+ from the last month alone. From this, I was able to pay off all my hospital bills. This is the financial freedom which I have achieved. I want to thank Jono from bottom of my heart for giving this beautiful opportunity where I can able to achieve the financial freedom. Thank you very much.
So you can see the system has not only been life-changing for me, but it's also been life-changing for Sid too. And all he did was watch this exact training video and take action on the stuff that I've told him. So I strongly suggest that you do the same, and it can be life-changing for you too. It's also been life-changing for Zishan, who's from Pakistan. You can see he's generated over $291,000 since he started doing this just a few months ago. Now, I'm going to get into the training now, so kindly grab yourself a pen and paper so you can write this stuff down. Close down any distractions so I have your full attention as well. So, part number 1, like I told you before, is called launch jacking. So write that down. And this involves uploading short videos, including other people's videos, to YouTube with our commission link in the description. You can use this to make $150 to $500 a day. It's virtually free and it's very easy. So what do you need to be able to do this? Well, you're going to need obviously a YouTube account. So go and get yourself a YouTube account. You probably have one already. You're also going to need what's called a Warrior Plus account. So if you go over to warriorplus.com, you can go and sign up completely free of charge, and also a jvzoo.com account. These are the accounts that are going to track our payments and allow us to get paid. Now, there's plenty of resources online showing you exactly how to go and set those up. So just write them down for the moment, warriorplus.com, jvzoo.com, and go and set them up after you finish watching this training. So the next thing that we need to do is go over to a magic website, which is called muncheye.com. muncheye.com, and it looks like this. So this is a calendar of all digital products that are being released on a daily basis. So as you scroll through here, you can see the prices that these products are selling for. you can also see the commission percentage that you will receive. And it's usually between 50 and even 100%. So you can make a lot of money from doing this. So all you need to do is go and find a product that you want to promote. So I'm just going to go with this product right here, which is going to pay $297, well, 50% of that to me. So I'm going to click on here. I'm going to go to where it says JV page. Make sure you write this down. So click on here. And there's basically two things that I need. First of all, I need to grab my affiliate link. This is the link that we need to put in the description of our YouTube video. So we go ahead and do that. The other thing that we need, if we scroll down, we're going to find a demo video. Now inside of this video, it's going to show potential customers how this software works or how this digital product works. It's going to show it how it works in action. So all we need to do is grab this demo video and upload it to our YouTube account. So once we've uploaded it, all you need to do is put your promotional link in the description, just like I've done right here. And when people click on that link, we get paid, as you can see right here in my account. So that's basically in a nutshell how it works. Now you're probably asking, well, does it really work? Well, to answer that question, just go over to my YouTube account. It's called Jono Armstrong, and every one of these orange videos with an orange thumbnail is a video that I've uploaded and I've made money from. If it didn't work, why would I keep on uploading these videos? Okay, and it's not just me that this is working for. Okay, it's working for Haroon as well. As you can see, yesterday he generated $180. Also, for Andy here, he generated $640 just today. And we've also got multiple payment notifications coming through for Jerome, who's from Denmark. And for even further proof, I'm going to play this case study of me doing this just a couple of days ago. Hey, what's up? I just want to make a very quick case study and show you some of the results that I've got from uploading one video. So this right here is the video that I uploaded 6 days ago. You can see right there. The name of this product that I was reviewing was called Profit Video. Okay, Profit Video, 6 days ago. So now if I go into my Warrior Plus account, I can show you how much this video made for me. So if I just go back the past 7 days, because remember I uploaded this video 6 days ago. Okay, you can see here, Profit Video. So I'm just going to expand this. You can see this one here says YouTube. So all of the sales came from YouTube, from that one video that I showed you. You can see the total here is $612 just from uploading this one video. So that's $612 in less than 6 days from one single video. If you could generate over $600 with one simple video, how many videos would you upload right now? Exactly. Now the best thing about this is this becomes passive, because each video that you upload is digital real estate, generating passive income for months, if not years to come. And I can show you inside of my account right now, so you can see this happening in real time. So if I go back into my account and I go to my dashboard and I go to my affiliate daily stats, let's go to the past 7 days. Let's have a look at some of these products that have made me money in the past 7 days. This one's pretty recent, this one's pretty recent, this one's pretty recent, but this one has made me $47 in the past 7 days. JavaScript commission bot. This, let me just search for it. JavaScript commission bot review. Let's go and find my video. Here we go. 1 year ago. So I uploaded this video 1 year ago and it still made me $47 this week. What about this one? WP Video Machine. Let's search for that. WP Video Machine Review. You can see this was 2 years ago that I uploaded this video. And you can see this has made me a further $14 this week. I haven't even done anything and it's bringing me in passive income. How cool is that? And again, it's not just me that this has happened to. Look at Nicaldo here from Jamaica. He uploaded a video 6 months ago and it still paid him $20 today. So as you can see, I've helped people just like you to get started. In fact, how would you like it if I took your commission link and put it on my videos? So instead of me getting paid 6 months or a year or 2 years down the line, now that money is going to you instead of me for zero additional effort. If you'd like to hear more details about how I can do that for you, then stay tuned. Anyway, you've just learned an underground method that I guarantee nobody else is going to be sharing with you. And once you start implementing this, then congratulations, you are now financially free. The best part about this is it's 100% free to start. You can start earning within the next 24 hours. There are multiple product launches every single day. If you go over to that Munchai calendar, you can see there's multiple products that are getting launched every day. These products have their own ecosystem. They have their own buyers that are searching for more information on YouTube. So you make videos for each one of these products and you make on average $200 per video. If you upload 5 videos a day, that's $1,000 a day. That's exactly what I was doing back in 2018 when I had that $1,000 day that I showed you in my Facebook account before. So it's well worth the effort. It's passive over time, and more than anything else, it allows you to build capital for the next level. And here's David Cardoso. Now, he watched this exact training that you're watching right now, and 4 days later, he went on to make over $1,000, which is awesome, right? A practically zero-cost, risk-free way to make over $1,000 in as soon as the next 96 hours. Now, I'm going to be fully transparent here. As awesome as this is, it's not going to make you a millionaire, but it can certainly get you out of the jam, as it did for me, and get you rolling onto the second part of this system, which we're going to be jumping into right now. So what now? Well, some people stick exclusive to the launch jacking method, but most people that start doing this soon want the lifestyle money, or some call it the FU money, so that they can fire their boss, quit their jobs, and live on their own terms. And that's where part 2 comes in, which is leveraging other people's digital assets. And this is going to allow you to literally 10x whatever free money that you've made using launch jacking. You can make thousands a day. It's almost zero work because somebody else does all the work for you, and it's extremely easy. You see, the digital asset ecosystem is so big, and this is an even more powerful way to exploit it. But it does take some startup cash, which is why I always recommend starting with launch jacking, as it's pretty much free. So we're not talking about spending any money out of pocket. We're just investing a fraction of the profits that you made from launch jacking. That's money that you didn't have 48 hours ago, right? And you can use it to 10x your profits. So we're going to go back to munchai.com, that digital calendar where there's all those product releases. And I'm going to ask you, why are there so many people releasing digital products on a daily basis? I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 products that are released on this day. 9 products. There's so many products getting released. Why do you think people are releasing so many products? Well, yeah, okay, they're getting paid because every product that they sell puts money in their bank, right? And while that's true, there is also another reason that they are releasing products. And that is because every time they release a product, they acquire a new customer and they're able to build what's called a customer list. Now, we're going to talk about this a bit later on, but for now, we're going to focus on digital assets. Now, don't be scared by the word digital asset. It's actually really easy, and I'm going to show you a hack where you can get other people to make your digital asset or your product for you, and you can also get other people to sell your digital asset or product for you as well. Now, it all involves these different websites right here. You've got one that's called Udemy, which you've probably heard of, and you've got these other two, which you probably haven't heard of, but you can also get digital assets from these places. So for Udemy, we can go over there and you can see people like this. This guy's called Alex Ganading. I don't know how to spell his name or pronounce his name, but this guy is selling courses that he's made. And all you need to do is buy what's called a license for these courses, and these courses now become yours to sell for however much money you want. Okay, so all you need to do is go ahead and get one of these licenses. And you can also do the same on Code Canyon. Now, Code Canyon focuses mainly on softwares. So software products that you can buy, apps and stuff like that. And you can see they have their white label licensing over here. So here's the 3-step process for digital assets. You go and get a license from either Udemy or Code Canyon. You take it over to the launch calendar muncheye.com. You go and list it on Muncheye. And you give away a 50% referral fee. And this means that other people will sell our product for us. And it doesn't cost us anything to have them sell it. And they only get paid when we do. So it's completely automated. It is super duper simple and we hardly have to do any work. And I'm just going to go into my accounts now and I'm going to show you my own results from doing this digital asset part 2 of my mega system. So this is my other account. You can see Jono Armstrong here, and you can see all of these are different digital products that I've listed on Muncheye and that other people have made for me. The most recent one that I made was called Latitude, and you can see it's done over $109,000, which is crazy. Now, the one before that was called TweetX, which made over $49,000, and there's other ones down here like Vanquish right here that did $169,000 in sales. I didn't do anything. Somebody else made it for me. I got the license, I listed it on Muncheye, and other people sold it for me. I didn't even lift a finger, and that's why this process, this system is so amazing. Now, one thing that I want you to also pay attention to is the amount of sales. You see, Latitude, 4,416 sales. You can see further down here, Vanquish, 5,297 sales. Why am I telling you to pay attention to the sales volumes? Well, that's because every single person that buys my product automatically goes onto a customer list that I have access to. This process is automated. So you're probably thinking, well, wow, okay, you've got a customer list. How do you make money from that? And this is the awesome part, because people that have bought my products are called buyers, and buyers will buy again and again and again. Your list, your customer list, is a perpetual asset, whereas launching a product will make you some decent cash in a few days, as you've seen. It's usually just a one-time thing that you have to repeat. But your email list or your customer list is your own private source of never-ending profits. What do I mean by this? Well, once we have a customer list, we can send email newsletters to our customers and we can recommend similar products to the ones that we've listed on Muncheye. There's plenty of other ones on Muncheye that other people have made, except we get a 50 to 100% commission referral fee when they sell. So all we need to do is recommend some similar products via our email newsletters. So you're probably now asking, okay, well, what do I write in these emails? And this is actually an easy part as well. So I'll show you. We go over to Muncheye, the calendar of all these digital products. We go and choose a product that we want to send or recommend to our new customer list. So I'm just going to choose this one, which is going to pay me $22 at 50%, so around $11 per sale. I go to this page right here, to the same place where we get our promotional link. And you can see down here, instead of demo video, well, they've also got demo video here, but you can see it says email swipes, right? So if I open this up, these are pre-written emails that the vendor has actually written for me to use. So all I have to do is simply copy this text on here, go over to my email sending software, paste it in, and hit the send button. And I make money. And to prove it, I'm going to show you a case study of me doing this in action just a few days ago. Here we go. Okay, quick case study. I want to show you the power of email marketing. So growing up your customer list and sending out these emails. So this is what I've done, okay? For the same product, okay, profit video. I don't know if you remember this from the previous case study, but we looked at the results from YouTube, which with the video alone made me $612. But look at this. From the emails, it made me a total of $2,400, which is a big difference. So this is why you need to have this customer list. So what did I do? Well, basically, I went over to the JV page and I grabbed the swipes, these are all the pre-written emails that the vendor has made for me. So if I open these up, you can see what they look like. I've got all the subject lines here, and then I just copy and pasted all of this stuff into my email sending software, which is this. And you can see I've sent a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 emails. And I just copy and pasted them from here. That's all I did, and that made me $2,400. How cool is that? Over $2,400 just from copying, pasting pre-written emails and sending them to my customer list that I built pretty much for free anyway. This system just gets better and better and better. You can see it's even 400% more profitable than just making a video on its own. Plus, I've made a ton of money from selling other people's digital assets and listing them on Munchai in the first place to build up that customer list. All of this money is just pure gravy. So you send emails 1 to 2 times a week. Each email is going to make you at least $300 to $800. You just copy from what other people have written for you, you paste it into your software, you click send, and you make money. So whenever you need, for example, a new pair of sneakers, or you need to fix your car up, you need to take it to the mechanics and get some new tires, or you want to go on holiday, all you need to do is click the send button and send out some emails. It is literally money on demand. Now, I'm just going to give you a quick timeline of how you can get to $5,000 within the next 22 days using just what I've shown you on this video so far. Now, bear in mind, these are newbie baseline numbers. I'm being super conservative because I'd rather under-promise and over-deliver. So, for the next 7 days, you're going to do launch jacking, and it's going to generate around $600. With that $600, you go over to either Udemy or Code Canyon and you go and get a license for a product that somebody else has made. You go and list that licensed product on Munchai, and that will make you around $4,000 from other people doing all the selling for you. Now remember, every single person that buys your licensed product, they get automatically transferred onto your customer list. So for the next 5 days after that, all you need to do is send copy-paste emails to make a further $1,000. And together, in the next 22 days, you have yourself $5,000. Congratulations. So here's what a few other people have done in different time frames. We've got Bill Ang here, who's from Singapore, who's made over $10,000 in 37 days alone after watching this training. We've also got Guy Potok here from Israel, who's made over $106,000 in just 7 months after watching this training. We've also got Branson Tai here from Malaysia, who's made over $176,000 in a few short months after watching this training as well. So now that you have the proven blueprint to $5,000 per month, as I've just shown you, how would you like to know how to completely blow this up and push the boundaries to making legacy money? So part 3 of this system is how to nuclear bomb this up to literally hundreds of thousands per month. And that's what's coming up now. So are you seeing a common trend in this 3-part system? Thanks to the digital ecosystem, all we're ever doing is leveraging other people's assets and skills. And that's why this works so incredibly well for beginners, because you don't need any expertise and you don't need any special skills either, nor do you have to ever become an expert or get out of your comfort zone. It's brilliant because it's so simple. So to do this, first things first, you're going to need a high ticket offer. Now, we can get one of these from a place which is called ClickBank. So let me show you how to do this. You simply go over to clickbank.com. You go and set up an account. It's completely free. Once you have joined, you can go through to your dashboard right here, and then you can go up to where it says Marketplace. So click on there, and you can come through to, let's go with e-business and marketing. And what we want to do here is go and find a product that's going to pay us over $500. Now you can see the amount of money that it will pay us per sale here. This one's only $32. I'm looking for something that's going to pay me over $500 to make this worth my while. So here's one right here, and this is going to pay us $679 per sale, which is pretty cool. So couple of things we need to do. We need to open up where it says affiliate page. So I'll open up this in a new tab, and we also need to click on promote so that we can get our promotional link. So I'm going to click generate hop link, and this is going to give me my commission link, right? My affiliate link. So I'm just going to copy this one right here. Okay, and I'm going to close this one down. And then we can go to that affiliate page that we opened up right here. And as you can see on here, right at the top, it says YouTube ads. So this means that this guy, this vendor, has created ads for us to use. So you can see here, here's some of the top videos that this guy has made for us to be able to use to promote this. So all we need to do is come down here, grab one of these videos, and then we go into Google's advertising platform, which looks like this. Now, I know that this looks super scary, but don't worry, it's actually pretty simple. Just follow along with me. We go to campaigns, we click on this plus button here, we go to website traffic, and we choose video, and then we click on continue. Now, all we need to do here is come up with a name for our campaign. Scroll down, choose a daily budget, start at around $5 per day. Choose the countries that you want to advertise in. I just choose the top English-speaking countries. Language is English. And then we come down here and it says your YouTube video. So this is where you would go and paste in the video that this guy has made for you. Okay, you don't need to make any videos. You're just using this guy's videos. So go and choose one of these videos to use, add it into the dashboard right here, and then you would go and add in your link, your promotional link that we just copied. You can go and add that in down here, further down, and then just simply click on Create Campaign. Now what will happen is this campaign will run almost immediately, probably in the next 4 or 5 hours, and will start generating traffic directly to your commission link. And every time somebody buys, as we've seen, we'll get paid $679, which is super, super epic. And it allows us to turn $1, every $1 that we spend on Google's platform, it allows us to turn that into $3 or $4 every single time. Now, remember, again, we're not talking about using any of your own money up front. All we're doing is taking a fraction of the profits that you've generated from parts 1 and parts 2 of the system that I've showed you today. And we're using this as a vehicle to increase it from every $1 we spend into $3 to $4 each and every time. Now, this is more predictable than the stock market. It's more predictable than Bitcoin. And once you've set it up, it's set and forget. You just set this up once and it runs in the background on autopilot 24/7, 365 days of the year. And this is exactly how Tim Verdu from Holland made $129,000 using what I've just showed you in part 3. And you can see all he does now is set up these campaigns, forget about them, let them run on autopilot while he goes around Europe with his beautiful family. This is also how Zishan from Pakistan, which is one of the poorest countries in the world, was able to generate over $291,000. This is also how Mosh Barry from Dubai has used this system to generate over $500,000. So isn't this system just awesome? Wouldn't you agree that you're looking straight at the single best and easiest solution for making serious money on the internet right now? With just 45 minutes a day, you can slot this around your current routine. You don't have to give up your job just yet, and you don't have to sacrifice anything. But it can certainly bring you the freedom that you've been looking for, just as it has for me and all the people that you've seen on the call today. So I'm just going to go through a quick summary of what I've showed you today so that you can go and implement this for yourself. So method number 1 is called launch jacking. Go and write that down and go and look for more information on it. It's the process of uploading very simple 5 to 8 minute review or demo videos. There's almost zero financial risk. It's super easy, and it will allow you to generate some profits so that you can invest in a license for part number 2. Now, with part number 2, all you're doing is getting a license so that you can leverage work that other people have done, either a software or a training program that they've created. So we use some of our profits from launchjacking to buy a license. We simply go and list it on Munchai and we get our first initial payday. Now remember, every single person that buys our product that we've listed on Munchai automatically builds our customer list. And once we have a customer list, all we need to do is send out copy and paste email newsletters to make a further $500 to $800 from every email newsletter that we send. A summary of method number 3, which is Google automation. We simply go and use other people's high-paying products that they've made. We don't need to make anything. We also go and use their done-for-you ads or their done-for-you creatives. It's literally a 5-minute setup on the Google network. It is set and forget. And it's going to allow you to turn every $1 that you spend into $3 to $4. And it's an easy 5 to 6 figures each and every month. So, once again, I'm going to give you a timeline of how to make a consistent $10,000 a month each and every month using all the 3 steps that I've shown you on this training today. Now, this may take you around 60 days, but I think that's pretty good going. So again, you're going to start off with launch jacking, doing that for the next 7 days. And that should generate you around $600. And then with that $600, you get a licensable product. You go and list that on Muncheye, you can let other people sell it for you, and you can make a big payday of approximately $4,000 just from doing that. Right? Now remember, every single person that buys your licensed product will automatically get transferred onto your customer list, so you can start sending copy and paste emails to them to generate a further $1,000 just 7 days after you've listed your product. So this alone should get you around $5,000. Now, for the next 30 days, you're going to use method number 3, which is Google's automation. So for every $1 that you spend, it's going to kick out $3 to $4 each time. Now you see that I've written $5,000 here because I'm being super conservative. Like I said, I don't want to over promise and under deliver. I'd rather do the opposite. But either way, this is in total going to generate you easily $10,000 within the next 60 days. It's only going to take you around 45 minutes a day. It's easy. You can stop making somebody else rich in your day job if you have a day job at the moment, and it's going to finally allow you to get that freedom that you deserve. So right now, I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Number 1, are you glad that you came to this workshop today? Think about that, and I'm sure it's a yes. Number 2, do you realize the massive unfair advantage that this unique system gives you over anyone else trying to make money online? Because this is an underground system, I guarantee that you've never seen this before. So you have an unfair advantage right now. Can you picture yourself using what I've shown you just now to make real profits? I've given you a timeline of exactly what you need to do to make that money. Even if you applied just a tiny bit of what I've shared with you today, would you say that our time's been well spent together so far? And would you like to hear how we can go further to getting you making $10,000 plus per month as quickly as possible? I'm guessing your answers have been yes to all of these questions. And I'm confident that with enough effort, willpower, and resourcefulness, you could do this, just with what I've shared with you so far. Sure, there'll be some trial and error involved, and fair warning, because it's happened to me. You'll probably lose some money before you start making any, but you could take what I've shown you, go off and try this on your own. And with enough time, investment, hard work, trial and error, and patience, you could probably make it work. You see, the real challenge with that option is that as great as my training has been, there's only so much that I can do for you in a 1-hour workshop. So you'd be completely alone to figure everything out with no support or resources. So what if there was a better way? What if we could go at this together the same way that I've helped all the people that you've seen so far today get their results? Like Darren, like John, like Jerome, like Dave, like John, like Nanda, like Tim, like Anoy, like Ashley, like Jonas, like Branson, like Zishan, and like James. What if I took an active part in your success and made your results my top priority? What if I gathered up every resource that I've ever bought or created to make this $1 million business and just gave them to you? Now, this is obviously a premium option, but if the option was available, would you love to hear more about it and what it could do for you? Okay, Well, allow me to introduce you to my brand new flagship coaching system called Ministry of Freedom 2.0. This gives you direct access to myself, to my expert team, and a tight community of people that are crushing it with this right now, many of whom you've seen on the call today. So Ministry of Freedom is the from scratch to $5,000 per month consistently within the next 22 days and $10,000 a month within the next 60 days. It is the step-by-step financial freedom blueprint plus mentorship to take you by the hand and practically force you to a consistent and predictable online income faster than ever before. Now, unlike so many other programs, your success here isn't a fluke. With this blueprint, your success is predictable. And here's how we work with you to go above and beyond your goals, regardless of where you're starting from. Now, Ministry of Freedom 2.0 consists of not only a members area where you get all of the step-by-step training on all of the stuff that I've shown you on this video today, but it also comes with coaching and resources and a community as well, which is where most of the people get their results from. But anyway, I'm just going to show you what the training looks like. So module number 1 is discovery, and this is an overview of the system. Module number 2 is the mindset for success. It's going to allow you to read this whole system like the Matrix. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you what this members area looks like. So it looks like this. First of all, you can access the Facebook group, which is our community where all of our members are. And you can interact with other people, you can ask questions, you can get help pretty much 24/7. Then we have a quick start guide, which has been made to help you get results as soon as possible. And this is all about uploading demo videos to your account and getting paid. And I help you with this, and I actually add your promotional link to my videos as well to ensure that you get results as fast as humanly possible. So if I just go back, I can show you the other training that we've got inside of here. We have a full section on mindset, because that is 90% of getting success online. It's all in your mind, and I show you how to conquer that with different hacks and stuff that you can do in your spare time. Now, next we have the organic module, where I'm going to show you the tools that are required to do this. I'm going to show you how to do launch jacking properly, step by step, what to do in your videos, how to upload them, how to get to the top of YouTube, and all of the other stuff that you need. And then I'm going to show you how to do email marketing so that you can copy and paste people's emails, hit the send button, and make a ton of money. Then week number 6 and 7 is all about product launching, where I'm going to show you how you can get a license and list it on Munchai to make an incredible amount of money. And then further on down, I'm going to show you how you can use paid traffic, which is Google's ad network, which I showed you inside of step number 3 before. So this is a comprehensive step-by-step guide, which is jam-packed full of high definition, over-the-shoulder video training, showing you what you need to do every single step of the way. And you can see the videos look something like this. So some of it is me talking to you, and some of it is me actually showing you what you need to do step by step. So this is only probably 10% of what is included inside of the Ministry of Freedom. The other 90% comes from the actual coaching. So unlike a lot of other programs out there that will just leave you in the woods alone to go and figure everything out based on a bunch of videos, we don't do that. In fact, I hire a team of over 16 experts to help you out, meaning that you get support 24/7. Now, these people don't come cheap, but I don't care, because I want my students to get life-changing results. And like I said, you won't get left in the woods alone to figure everything out. You also get to sit down with us 5 times a week live on Zoom calls, where myself and my 4 pro coaches will spot check your work and your progress and will literally force you to make money. Now, all of the results that you've seen on this web class today are from students that enrolled in my 1.0 version of Ministry of Freedom, and Ministry of Freedom 2.0 is even more powerful right now. Now, all the people that you've seen are just everyday people. They don't have any special skills. They don't have any special experience. Most of them never made money online before. They all started from scratch, so it's okay if you are too. And as you've seen from the call today, the 3-step system that I've revealed to you, it's not difficult. All we're doing is taking other people's videos and uploading them to our YouTube account to make some free money. And then we take a bit of that free money and we go and buy a license to a product that we list on Munchai where other people do the selling to make even more money. And then we're just copying and pasting emails that other people have written and hitting the send button. It is so easy and the results are insane. And all with 24/7 support in case you have any questions. All I'm going to ask you to do today is do the one thing that forever changed my life and my purpose when I first made that first $13 back in 2017. So here's what you get with Ministry of Freedom 2.0. You get 9 weeks of guided coaching on every aspect of the system that I've revealed to you on this call today, which is easily worth $2,000. I've spent so much time putting this together. You also, on top of that, get 5 live calls each week with me and my expert coaches, which is worth way more than $2,400. You also get 1 full year of mentorship and coaching, which is easily worth $6,000. Plus, you get access to a full community of all of the other students where you can ask for help and support, which is worth easily $2,000. On top of all of this, you're also going to get some fast action bonuses, which are guaranteed to get you results in your very first week. Plus, you're getting a guarantee that you won't fail. And I'm even backing that up with $10,000 of my own money. But we'll talk about that a little bit later on. So altogether, this has a total value of over $12,400. Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you guys that. Yes, even though based on results, I know that it's still worth it 100%. Now, I paid over $50,000 at the beginning of 2020 to learn how to do the whole Google legacy method where you use Google's algorithms and their ads platforms. And that's the kind of price that you're looking at for one-on-one mentorship, because that's what this stuff is really worth in the real world. Remember, after I paid this $50,000 one-on-one coaching fee, I went on to make millions as a result. And I got ultimate financial freedom, the kind of financial freedom that Zishan has received within a few months of joining. Or like Ashley from the UK has experienced. You can see him making his first $1,000 here within 2 days of joining Ministry of Freedom while sitting on a beach in Mexico. Talk about passive. Ashley has since gone on to make almost $30,000 within 2 months of being inside. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to be charging you $29,000 or $14,500 or $50,000, even though I know full well it would be worth it based on the results that my students are getting. But with MOF, you get everything that you need at a fraction of the price. Now, I didn't really know exactly how much I should charge for Ministry of Freedom 2.0. So what I did is I consulted with a professional business development agency. Now, what they do is they value companies. And when they saw the results that I was getting for all of my 1.0 students, they said charge no less than $5,000 for this. Well, I'm not going to charge you $5,000 today because I don't believe that the majority of people can afford that. I certainly couldn't a few years ago when I was broke and on the verge of suicide. But now, I don't even need the money. But I do need to cover the costs of my professional coaches and support team. As you've seen, I've got over 16 people that I need to pay every single month. So, to get inside of Ministry of Freedom 2.0 today, you can get everything at cost price if you act fast and you pick up Ministry of Freedom 2.0 right now on this video. So you can get inside of Ministry of Freedom 2.0 right now for just $797 today, and 2 more installments of that later on. Or you can take care of everything at once for just $1,497, where you can check out either using PayPal or using your credit or debit card directly here. Now, here's the thing. If for whatever reason your payment doesn't go through straight away, then it could be for a couple of reasons. Usually, 9 times out of 10, because this is quite a significant online payment, your bank may have blocked the payment. So what you need to do in that case is call your bank and tell them that you're doing a transaction online for $1,497 and tell them that it is a valid transaction and to allow the transaction to go through. Once you've called them and you've cleared the block, then come back to this video and click down below this video or go to the URL that is displaying at the bottom of this video and try again. Now, if you have any issues at any time with the payment, then all you need to do is down in the bottom right-hand side of this page, you're going to see a chat support bubble thing that popped up. So click on there to chat with our live support, and you can ask them any questions about Ministry of Freedom 2.0, or if you have any payment issues, then you can chat with them and hopefully they can help you to resolve it. So once your payment has gone through successfully, then the next thing that you need to do is look out for an email from Ministry of Freedom, because this email will contain your login information, and that will allow you to log into the members area so you can get started earning as soon as possible. You will also receive an additional email with your welcome pack. Now inside the welcome pack, it has detailed, simple instructions on exactly what you need to do next to complete the sales agreement, and also to get in touch with your own personal coach, and also to attend one of the onboarding calls that we do every single day to help make the process as easy as possible and get you to the money as easy as possible as well.